Alright, Shalom. Let me give all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Ruach HaKodesh, the bonds to the apostles and elders, our great millstone, Haruah, peace and blessings to the elect. I have an article here from CNET.com. Reads, Elon Musk shows Neuralink brain implant working in a pig. And the broadcast was yesterday. I believe it was yesterday. Because that's when I seen it. Or it was actually the Day of Atonement, which is... was it last night? Yeah, going on last night, if I'm not mistaken. And I watched the video of Elon Musk with his pushing of the transhumanism, different RFID chip-like devices that he's getting ready to roll out to individuals who want to get it. It says Elon Musk shows Neuralink brain implement working in a pig. It's like a Fitbit in your skull. A whole video's on YouTube. It said it's like a Fitbit in your skull. The SpaceX and Tesla leader says the Neuralink brain computer link technology. Here's an image of what it would look like. This isn't the microchip that's small as a grain of rice, but it's nonetheless an artificial intelligence like device which can be issued and utilized as a chip. With the device surgically implanted into the skull of a pig named Gertrude, Elon Musk demonstrated his startup Neuralink's technology to build a digital link between brains and computers. Transhumanism, I mentioned, is basically merging humans with machines. Very anti-Messiah, very abominable according to Yahushai. It says a wireless link from the Neuralink computing device showed the pig's brain activity as it snuffled around a pen on Friday night. The demonstration shows the technology to be sufficiently closer to delivering on Musk's radical ambitions that during the 2019 product debut, when Neuralink only showed photos of a rat with a Neuralink connected via a USB-C port, it's still far from reality. But Musk said the U.S. Food and Drug Administration (FDA) in July granted approval for breakthrough device testing in Fitbit. Pretty much everybody knows what a Fitbit is. It's a fitness tracker. It tracks your calories, your heart rate, your activity as far as fitness in your body. You have the Apple Watch as well, but he said a Fitbit in your brain. So it's like a chip device. It holds your vitals. He even put two of these devices in a pig when I was watching the video. If I can get it, the video, if it has it on this article, I'll show it. But if not, I'll just post the video I'll post the video within the video to watch it. Now I watched it on Day of Atonement, and the brother was going live talking about it. A few of them. We'll get a scripture, Revelation 13, because we know it's going to be a mandatory when the official one starts to get rolled out, and we can see that coming very soon within this year, 2020, end of 2020, early 2021, but it's not far off. This is Revelation 13. and 15, Salakia. And it reads, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So anybody, when this thing is mandatory, that doesn't get it or refuses to quote unquote upgrade or conform to the new system that they would like, they're gonna go ahead and kill you, because they look at it as a rebellion, as you don't want, just like how Shai said, if those that don't want to worship me, bring them forth and slay them. Basically, they're trying to play the role as a god or as a savior from you, or a Jesus-like figure. So if you don't get it, it's looked at as disobedient or a rebellion. So they're gonna kill you, and it's all on record. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Now, pretty much anywhere you get it, but it was more specific in this verse 16, where you get it or where you got it, because you're right, your hands and your heads are one of the most warmer places that get warm. First is or gets basically the warmest. So when it's cold outside, you always have your head covered, and you see people outside, they put their hands over a fire, because when you get your hands warm, the rest of your body will get warm. Just like my hands get cold real quick when it's cold outside. And so when your hands cold, basically your whole body is going to be cold. So it's going to be an optimal position to utilize to work the chip. And my question is, why did Elon Musk pick a pig, a swine, a dirty creature, a filthy creature such as a pig? That makes sense, because Esau is a filthy creature. I was wondering, like, why did he pick a pig? And he got some pigs. I was like, damn, that's spiritual right there, man. And anybody who gets it, who abides with the chip is swine too. They're going to be defiled if you take that RFID chip. If you take the RFID chip when it comes, no matter what your so-called excuse would be. But it says small and great, rich and poor. So everyone, no matter what level you are in this society, you're going to be forced to get it, to the poorest or the richest. So there's not going to be any options or any exemptions. This is verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save that he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number on his name. So it's really getting clear this day what the technology is going to look like in the future for this new world order ran by the globalists, the global elite bankers that are the powers that be right now, the Satanists that rule the world. You see what they would like to have in store. You see all the Hollywood movies that basically form mankind with robots and with technology, which is considered transhumanism. They show you in these different original series and movies. But who's to say you're going to live anyway with a chip? They can go ahead and shut it down whenever they want, because it's controlled by someone. Just like your social security number is controlled by someone. Just like your driver license is controlled by someone. Demons. Demons. Alright. This is so you can't buy or sell, verse 18. You're not going to be able to do anything. It says, here's a wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast. For it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Okay, so what else this article says? It says Musk also showed a second generation implant that more compact and fits a small captivity hollow out of the skull. Tiny electrode threads penetrate the outer surface of the brain, detecting an electrical impulse from nerve cells that shows the brain is at work. In line, the Neuralink's term plans, the threads are designed to communicate back with the computer-generated signals of their own. It's like a Fitbit in your skull with tiny wires. Jeez, man, this devil This nigga made Tesla, going to Mars and everything. Just totally against the scriptures, and that's what you see in this society. That's why we're adamant at and coming back to the Lord so we can get out of here. Because the more and more we're here, the more and more you see the pushing of anti-Messiah, pushing of the beast, Luciferian system. All right, the New World Order, so-called Illuminati. It's interesting because we know that his enterprise is going to come, but it's not going to be 100% as he would like. Because why is that? Because Yahushua has established his kingdom upon heaven, and he's not going to allow Yahushua is not going to allow it. So it goes on. And there's a video. So he puts. He talks about Apple Fitbit. Yeah. So he what was I about to say? He So they you go into surgery and they take a chunk of your skull out and they put the Neuralink brain device inside of your skull where it's not harming any vital places that could. But who's to say it wouldn't, But then they replace that chunk of meat that they took out and put it back, so you can't really tell that you even have it with this device. And he said, you go in one day and come out the same day, and it won't be like nothing ever happened. So they're trying to make it seem very harmless and like it's nothing that's a big deal. And right now they're advertising into those that are well off with money, who already have like Teslas and who make over six figures and are well off in the society, but they're gonna make it to where these things are gonna be easy accessible, and it's gonna be as if you have to get it now. You have to get it. It's no longer an option. This is our new reality. These devils like to say that new reality now. This is your new reality. These people are devils. This is Isaiah, the book of Isaiah 62:6. I've set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day or night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence, and give him no rest till he establish until he make Jerusalem a praise upon the earth. So, a praise in the earth. Let me get a precept to back that up in Ezekiel, because that's what we're doing. We're not holding our peace. We're not saying, oh, there's nothing wrong with these things. We're turning a blind eye to it. No, we're pointing it out, saying that it's bad, until the Lord comes back. So we're killing two birds with one stone. We're waking up those that supposed to understand it and get it, and we're doing what the Lord told us. So we're multitasking with these things, with these prophecies. They're coming pretty fast too. Often this is Ezekiel 33, and I'm gonna start at verse 2. Son of man, speak unto the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon the land, if the people of the land take a man of their coasts, and set him for their watchmen. The watchmen are the men that are upon the highways and the hedges that are preaching the downfall of this present kingdom and making their lives a living sacrifice, pushing the spirit of Yahushua. Those are the men. Those are the watchmen who's doing videos such as this one. It says, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he bloweth the trumpet and warning the people, saying, we're saying this is bad. We're saying this is the mark of the beast. It says, then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword, he said, taking not warning, and if the sword come and if it take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning, his blood shall be upon him. But he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. But if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them unaware. So it didn't say unaware, but it's basically, if this form of prophecy comes, and this form of tribulation comes, so where you might get put to death for this thing, Okay, uh, you it's telling you that you wouldn't be not warned. You would have been warned first. Okay, but if you didn't listen to what it, if you didn't put what this was saying on the back burner, or if you did, it's gonna come up to you like you weren't preparing for it. I'm gonna read it because it explains it better than I can. It says, if the sword come in and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand. So thou I'll set, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the word of my at my mouth and warn them from me. God, when I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die, if thou dost not speak to warn the wicked of his way. So we're not warning you to not do this certain thing, then we're going to be taken in our iniquity. Our iniquity is not telling you. Our iniquity is holding back this information. This breakdown that this thing is going to be the point, basically the point from you getting saved and the point from you not getting saved. It's this mark of the beast. So if we don't actually say these things, the Lord's going to look at us and see, and tell us that we're wicked for not telling you. And whether you take it or not, it's on you. But our job is to make sure that the words that has been spoken about it. We can't control anyone's actions, okay? Just know if you get that, you surely will be put to death. If you get a mark of the beast, RFID microchip put in your flesh at all, the Lord is going to do away with your flesh. Oh yeah, via the nuclear missiles, okay? Read that verse again. It says verse 9. Or verse 8. When I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die if thou dost. I speak to warn the wicked from his way. That wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood I require at thine hand. Nevertheless, if thou warn the wicked of his way to turn not from it, if he did not turn from his way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thine soul. So you did your job. A prophet did his job when he's done that, okay? Doesn't matter if a person scoffs at it, because the Lord is ultimately guiding that person's mentality. It's a what I'm about to say. It's a mindset. It's a mindset, okay? But in all seriousness, this is things that come to pass, soon. We're getting closer and closer to that day, to that hour, the hour of temptation, With that, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahshai Bashem Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom.